Hi, everyone, and welcome to another edition of the PYA Crew Spotlight. My name is Ria. I am your host, and today I'm really pleased to welcome Sebastiano. He is a steward on board the Moonraker at the moment. How are you?
Hello, Ria. I'm fine. Thanks you for inviting me.
Well, I'm really excited because it's not very often that I come across a steward. It's usually a stewardess. It's sort of likewise when you talk about deckhands.
Yeah.
You don't often find a female deckhand. So it's exciting for me. Now, let's take you back. Where are you from originally? And give us a bit of history.
Okay, so basically I'm 22 years old, almost 23 at the end of September, and I'm from Italy in the north, close to Milan. And I studied in the high school hospitality. So I started to growing in this industry since when I was 16 years old. And after I did hospitality, business and administration hospitality university in Switzerland. And thanks to this university, I had this opportunity to join the yachting. And it's really, really nice as experience.
So was yachting something that was always on the peripheral visions, or was it something, when you decided to go into hospitality, was yachting something that you were aiming for, or is that's something that came along a little later?
It came a little bit later because I always did an internship in the hotels as a waiter, and after I grew a little bit as an assistant of vice directors. So I always worked in hotels, but I wanted to try something more luxury, let's say like this. So and I decided to move from like I'm calling like floating hotels. For me it's a yachting because it's the same work as hotels. You're providing a luxury service to the guests. So it became later, not it was my dream when I started 3 years ago at the university, and now I had this opportunity. So yeah.
What is it about yachting that really captures you? I'm assuming that you sort of want to make this a career and more of a long-term thing. What is it about yachting that you would recommend to other people?
Well, basically, it's a very, very good experience to try, especially because like our yacht is doing a charter season. So we're working only in the summer season, and it's really good to explore a new place in the world. So this is one of the biggest advantage of joining yachting, and especially if you're a team worker, it's really, really nice for because you're, for example, on my yacht, we are living in 7 crew, and we are working 24/7 together. So it's a little bit tough, but in the same time, you can enjoy this experience with them because we are almost in the same age. So we know that when we have free times, we can go outside and relax a bit together, have fun together. So it's a good experience for this.
And do you plan on continuing in yachting? Is there future goals that you have within the industry?
Well, this is my first season. Let's say that I enjoyed this season. So I would like to continue with this industry and grow, of course. Now I started as a second steward on board. So I would like to try to swap to the chief stew. And after, if there is a possibility to change boats and explore new boats and bigger maybe. But yeah, I will remain definitely in this industry.
Is there any sort of advice that you would give to kids out there that are in the hospitality industry or people that are looking to sort of break into yachting? Is there any advice after your first season that you would give to those that are looking to get into the industry?
Well, let's say that is a really, really tough industry and job, let's say, because when you have clients, you have to work a lot, but in the same time, it came back a lot of emotions because you're interacting all the days with the guests. So I think you don't need to stop at the beginning because maybe it's really difficult to find a job in this industry, but you need to continue to search for a location, available location, and yeah, I think it's
It's a good though. Like once you do get in though, you would recommend that people
yeah,
do continue, you know,
yeah, to continue and
once you
grow.
get in, stay in.
Yeah, because exactly there are a lot of yacht around in this industry, and you can experience a lot because each yacht is different from the others. So you can learn much more things changing yacht and explore new things in this industry.
So in your opinion, do you think it's smarter to start on, say, a medium-sized yacht and work your way up to a larger yacht?
Definitely. I think I started this yacht where I'm working is a 40 meters, 37, let's say. And I think it's the best size to start because it's not big and you can learn a lot as we are 7 in the crew. So we are helping each other during the jobs. So docking the boat, we are all in the up deck or in the forward to help with the ropes and with the lines. And I think you can explore more with a small yacht. And after, when you're ready and when you know a lot about yachting, you can grow with another yacht more bigger.
Well, Sebastiano, I want to say thank you ever so much for your time because I know that you are on duty at the moment. And I wish you all the best of luck in finishing this season, of course, and hopefully we can have you back in a year or two and see if you've made it to Chief Steward.
Absolutely, I wish.
Well, you never know. I mean, maybe a year from now you'll be on a 55 meter or a 60 meter and you'll be Chief Steward and you'll have a lot more stories to tell.
Never stop.
Thank you again. Once again, you've been watching another edition of the PYA Crew Spotlight. My name is Ria. I have been your host. We'll see you again next week.